Hello and welcome to a whole new episode of your program Culture Magazine. Allow me to accompany you through diverse segments from culture, heritage, traditional works and dazzling ballet performances on edition of art exhibitions and visual artworks. And now let's kick off with our episode. Embodying the Ministries of Culture goals and building bridges of creative cooperations with various countries of the world, our next segment is a true interpretation for a solid cultural exchange. So let's watch together.
On a warm September evening, under the historic Cairo's Museum of Islamic Art, Egypt and South Korea came together to celebrate a remarkable milestone: 30 years of diplomatic relations built on mutual respect, cultural exchange, and growing partnership. The celebration was marked by the opening of a special exhibition titled Hum, What We Hold Together, a collaboration between the Korean Embassy in Cairo and Egypt's Ministry of Culture. This unique cultural event draws inspiration from the traditional Korean hum, a ceremonial gift box symbolizing promises and new beginnings. Displayed across the museum's elegant galleries, 17 select pieces tell a story far deeper than diplomacy. Among them, a delicate silver casket with arabesque designs, a crystal replica of the solar boat, and even a Korean-crafted gift box made using Egyptian papyrus, all reflecting a fusion of artistic heritage.
Yes, over the past 30 years, our two peoples, our two nations achieved a lot in every area, including economic cooperation, cultural exchanges, and other areas, politics and defense, and many education, many areas. So we are very proud and we are very happy to celebrate this 30th anniversary of diplomatic relations. And this event is a special exhibition looking back and reflecting on the 30 years of our history, our shared history. And I hope that this exhibition will give more inspiration to the Egyptian people and the Korean people too, to have more greater and more prosperous friendly relations between our two peoples. Ham is in Korean means box, gift box or jewelry box, or any container or box. So this is traditionally in Korean history, our tradition, we put the present and the good things with a very sincerity and give that to other people, neighbors or the other families particularly when we have a very good occasion like a wedding ceremony. This is used for, so this means the connection and the respect and yeah, unity and yeah. So I think this harm, today's exhibition's subject is harm means that mutual respect, how our country, our people respect Egyptian people and Egyptian nation, Egyptian heritage, Egyptian culture, history. So I think this is very significant, very meaningful. So we would like to show our sincerity, our respect for Egyptian people. So this harm contains that our heart and minds and love for Egypt. So now I spent more than 2 years now. This is my third year in Cairo, in Egypt. So far I learned a lot, and I found that the Egyptian people are so friendly and open-minded and so talented, and particularly that I'm very grateful to Egyptian people for their love for Korean culture, K-pop, K-TV drama, and K-beauty, K-food, and everything. So we have a very good, foundation that two people's ties, two people's solidarity can be further consolidated for the future.
Korean ambassador Kim Young-hyun described the exhibition as a cultural handshake, showing the strength of bilateral ties not just in politics or economy, but in art and humanity. The museum was picked because of its historic significance, so it was decided to carry the exhibition here because of the historic significance of the museum. As you can tell, the turnout is quite large. There are several ambassadors from different countries and also official diplomats from the foreign ministry and other ministries that are correlating with this event, that the exhibition and the celebration is a cooperation between the Korean Ministry of Sports and Youth and the Egyptian Foreign Ministry. So we were pleasured to host all these ministers. Today marks 30 years of diplomatic relations between Egypt and South Korea, and this is why we are celebrating, and the theme is Hum, and Hum symbolizes a box in the Korean history and culture that carries diplomatic papers and memorandums between countries, and it could also be about Korea, and it can also have gifts, and mainly it symbolizes the cultural exchange and cooperation between two countries. Before the 30 years, I think that the relation between Egypt and South Korea took baby steps to reach the cooperation. Now, after 30 years and with this event, we proved that the cooperation and the bilateral ties and diplomatic relations between Egypt and South Korea is going to be moving forward very strongly. With more cultural exchange, we will be having lots of events and celebrations carried out by the Korean Embassy and the Korean Cultural Center. In the future, we will definitely be having more and more events that carry out the relationship and the cultural exchange between Egypt and South Korea. Egyptian officials echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the role of culture in strengthening international bonds. Diplomats, artists, and scholars gathered to reflect on 3 decades of shared growth, from trade and education to heritage preservation.
I'm very happy to have this exhibition at the Islamic Art Museum. So we are very happy to have this exhibition, and I'm from the COFIS. COFIS is under the Ministry of Culture in Korea. So we are very happy to hear, and I really look for our relations deeply make more. We are also have a concert at the Opera House, collaboration with the Sumijo and Cairo Symphony Orchestra. It's really, really meaningful, and it's first time it's big concert at Cairo, in Cairo. So I'm very looking forward to have a concert at the Cairo Opera House. And I heard that Cairo Opera House is really, really famous in Egypt. So please come to see concert and enjoy our concert and event.
The exhibition is part of a broader celebration including Korea Week, academic forums, and even a special concert by world-renowned soprano Sumi Jo with the Cairo Symphony Orchestra. What We Hold Together runs until September 28th, inviting the public to witness not just objects, but the stories, identities, and futures they represent. In a world often defined by its divisions, this exhibition reminds us of what's possible when nations choose connection over separation and hold something meaningful together.
Marking a significant milestone in international diplomacy, Egypt and South Korea are celebrating 30 years of diplomatic ties. And since 1995, after 3 decades, we have seen strong ties between both nations in all various fields, political, cultural, and economic. I'm Lubna Yahya, Cultural Magazine.
The Cairo Opera House is the cultural lighthouse of the Middle East. It presents serious arts and then others of Egypt's artistic and cultural identity, exporting a lofty image of our dear Egypt and exposing this nation to a diverse range of cultural exchange. A new season of creativity for the Cairo Opera Orchestra was launched by the Ministry of Culture through the Cairo Opera House. Amidst a refined musical atmosphere, the fantasy concert was held on the Grand Theater by the Cairo Opera Orchestra, conducted by Maestro Mohammad Saad Basha.
This concert is the opening concert of our season 2025-2026, and this is mainly an orchestra concert of the Cairo Opera Orchestra. The name or the title of the concert is Fantasy. Why? Because we are making so many different pieces from so many different composers and so many different environments and cultures and ages. We are starting by one of our national composers from the first generation of the composers, Abu Bakr Khairat. He is famous by using an ethnic melodies in his orchestral works. The work is called Folkloric Suite, and he uses some of our folkloric themes and some of Said Darwish innovation. Next work is by French composer Georges Bizet called L'Arlésienne, and it contains 4 different pieces. And we are, after the intermission, we present some from some ethnic work also from the Alexander Borodin, a Russian composer, called Polovetzian Dances. And after we have the choir and the soloists from Cairo Opera Company and Cairo Opera Choir. We are presenting some from some small areas from different operas, Turandot, Il Trovatore, La Traviata, and so many others.
The fantasy concert was held with the participation of the soprano Mona Rafla, mezzo-soprano Julie Faizi, tenor Amr Medhat, baritone Reda Al-Wakil, and baz Imad Adel. The choir was accompanied by Professor Pascal Rosé, and the show was directed by Hazem Rushdie. I believe that Opera House can deliver more trends of arts, especially the classical trends. Why the classical? Because the classical trends is very essential trends in delivering culture. Cairo Opera House, Cairo Opera and Alexandria Opera House, the Manhour Opera House, and so many theaters that related to Opera House, Egyptian Opera House, are presenting so many types of arts, music, dance, singing, and other things that audience and
and I mean maybe everyone can enjoy from all generations, from all cultures in Egypt.
The performances continued with The Suit, The Girl from the Earls by George Bizet, the Gypsy Choir songs from El Trovatore, A Toast to the Drink from Giuseppe Verdi's La Traviata, Thank God from Tosca, No One Sleeps from Tornadot by Puccini, and others.
Tonight is the first concert of the season. It's the opening of the season, so it's a very good occasion. We are all very, very happy, and we have a good spirit to start this new year, musical year. And for this, the choir is going to present a few pieces from very famous opera, from big composers of opera like Verdi, Puccini, and some part of famous opera, La Traviata, Trovatore, Tosca, a Count of Man. So very nice things. It's a light program and very with a lot of variety. So I hope that the public will enjoy very much, and it's a pleasure and an honor to be here tonight.
Narration 5. With the immortal tunes of the evening, the Cairo Opera Orchestra's 2025-2026 season began, and the opera affirmed its position as a beacon of serious arts and a unique entity within whose walls Arab and international creativity flourishes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately we came to the end of this episode. Promise we'll be back next week with more diverse segments. Until then, it's goodbye.